How to stay positive when life gets hard. The storm began on a Tuesday. Not an actual storm, but the kind that creeps into your life without warning. The kind that makes your chest heavy and your mind restless. Bills pile up, doors close, people disappoint you, and suddenly, what was once a clear path forward becomes a blur of uncertainty. Everyone, at some point, faces this storm. Some hide from it. Some get lost in it. And then there are those rare souls who learn to walk through it, heads high, hearts steady. But here's the truth, staying positive when life gets hard isn't about pretending the storm isn't there. It's about learning how to keep walking, one step at a time, even as the rain pours down. Picture yourself standing before a mountain. The sky above is gray, the path steep and uneven. To one person, that mountain looks impossible. To another, it is an invitation, climb me, and I'll show you a view you've never seen. The mountain itself does not change, it is only your perspective that determines whether you'll be crushed beneath it or lifted by it. When life knocks you down, positivity begins with perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a question that traps you in self-pity, ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" That small shift turns obstacles into opportunities. Write down a painful thought. Then ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Is there another way of seeing this? Maybe that rejection wasn't the end of your dream, it was redirection. Maybe that failure wasn't proof you're worthless, it was proof you're brave enough to try. When the weight of life feels unbearable, our minds often look too far ahead. We imagine climbing the entire mountain in one exhausting leap. But positivity doesn't grow from giant leaps, it grows from small steps, repeated daily. Think of a seed planted in the soil. At first, it is invisible, buried in the darkness. But every day, with tiny drops of water and rays of sunlight, it grows. Progress you can't see yet is still progress. When you feel lost, start with small wins. Make your bed. Take a walk. Drink more water today than yesterday. These aren't meaningless chores, they are proof that you still have power. At night, write 3 victories, no matter how small. I got out of bed. I ate a healthy meal. I sent 1 application. Over time, this list becomes a collection of evidence that you are stronger than your struggles. There are 2 circles in life. The circle of control. The circle of chaos. In the circle of chaos lives the economy, the weather, the opinions of others, and the past you cannot change. Too many people waste their energy here, complaining, blaming, regretting. But in the circle of control lives your choices, your habits, your mindset. And it is here where true positivity is born. Take a sheet of paper and draw 2 circles. Label one what I can control, the other what I cannot. Fill them in. Then, each time you feel overwhelmed, remind yourself, I will not pour my energy into what I cannot change. That act alone is reclaiming your power. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about recognizing the light, even in the dark. When you've lost a job, gratitude says, I still have skills to offer. When your heart aches, gratitude whispers, I was lucky to love at all. When the storm rages, gratitude reminds you, I am still breathing. Whenever life feels unbearable, pause. Name one thing you are grateful for in this moment, even if it's just, I have a roof above me, or I heard a bird singing today. Gratitude is a lens, it doesn't erase the storm, but it lets you see the rainbow hidden inside it. Negativity is contagious, but so is hope. If your circle is filled with voices that doubt, complain, and give up, eventually, those voices become your own. But if your circle is filled with dreamers, encouragers, and fighters, you'll find their strength rubbing off on you. Choose your company wisely. Read stories of resilience. Listen to voices that remind you of what's possible. Surround yourself with people who make your storms feel smaller. Every night gives way to morning. Every storm eventually runs out, no pain lasts forever. Positivity is not about ignoring reality, it's about remembering that reality is never permanent. The darkness may last a night, a month, a year, but the dawn always comes. When you feel like you can't take another step, tell yourself, this moment will pass, but who I become because of it will stay. Life will test you. It will break you, bend you, and bring you to your knees. But within you lies a quiet, unshakable power, the power to choose your response. Positivity is not waiting for life to be easy. Positivity is deciding, even when life is hard, that you will not give up on yourself. So when the storms come, and they will stand tall. When the mountains rise, climb. When the night falls, light your own candle. Because staying positive when life gets hard is not about denying the struggle. It's about declaring to yourself and to the world, this is not the end of my story.